All right, I'm Jeff Sprayberry, and this is the market plan for men's volleyball at King University. So, just a quick summary about the men's volleyball team. In terms of sports, men's volleyball is still an uprising for publicity. It's not very common for most people around the world, and so it's still kind of in the uprising. Most have heard of women's volleyball, but typically not everybody's heard of men's volleyball, so it's kind of new to people. Um, The marketing plan is to make the King University men's volleyball team more popular and gain more fans for the matches. That's the pretty much the ultimate goal for this marketing plan. Is just to gain more fans and for the games and whatnot. Home court advantage is what sports teams strive off of, and this year that is what the volleyball team is looking to do. So essentially, most sports teams they strive off of having that home court advantage because they have the big fan bases and the tremendous supporters at their games, screaming, yelling in support of the team. So most teams strive off of that, and that's what helps them win games. So how are we going to gain more supporters? So basically, the team is planning on producing flyers with the season schedules and match times throughout the whole entire season. The team plans on helping the community by volunteering more. Right now, every year the team goes and volunteers at the YWCA, and they help coach youth women's volleyball just to kind of get the sport more out there and then just to show the community some support so that way they can come back and support us. Fundraisers, they can help to gain more money for the team's budget, for traveling and just to get more apparel for for supporters to purchase and whatnot. Also, we can create social media pages to help spread the word to students in the community. This can help tremendously with technology at an all-time high. Just about everybody's got a smartphone, and if not, just about everybody has a laptop or has access to internet somehow. And so that would be easy, having a Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, just to show that we're up to date with technology, and it's a very easy way to go ahead and support and show everything about the men's volleyball team and to gain supporters to come to the games and to show when we have games and where they're at. We could also host events that will gain attention towards the men's volleyball team. There could always be like some barbecues. Can have like a sand volleyball tournament just to show, hey, like this is what we're about. You can have fun here, and if you want to come out and support us, that would be great. Alright, so the marketplace, the target audience is mainly going to be the students at King and also the athletic director for King, just so we can get more support from not only the students but also the athletic director, just so he could see that we're striving, and that if we have more students there, he'll see that the team is doing well. The men's team here at King has recently got a new assistant coach, and so therefore this year they needed to have a minimum number of 18 players on the roster. So it was kind of tough for the budget for King. So they hope by having a good year that the budget could increase, therefore getting better players and doing a good job of recruiting. The team hopes to have a successful year to prove their spot in conference, and if the team wins the conference, they will get an NCAA recognition honor to prove their standings and possibly help boost their budget by getting the NCAA recognition. And obviously the team's name in the program for possible incoming players. So a little bit about the marketing mix. The main elements of the marketing mix for King University men's volleyball consist of product, which is providing an excellent volleyball team that plays and wins in an exciting way. Also, going along with products, that would include like merchandise, such as t-shirts, hats, and hoodies and whatnot. And also, you can even purchase volleyballs, like have the team sign them, which is kind of a thing we do for the YWCA girls that we usually coach. We hand out little volleyballs, and the whole team signs them. So with the team now being sponsored by Mizuno, this is the first year that this has happened. The team has never really been sponsored, but this year they have a sponsorship from Mizuno, and they are engaging in a joint promotion by wearing their King apparel that has the Mizuno logo on it. This not only helps the team get more publicity, but it also helps Mizuno by having their logo worn by the players during games and also out in public with hoodies and other apparel that they're getting. This is good for the team to go ahead and publicize them, because Mizuno will then be showing the King men's volleyball team, the name and the players, on their websites, showing that we're wearing their, their brand, and that way, with them, showing the team, it'll show that, team King is a good team out there. So that'll be good for support. So for budgeting, social media, that'll be free, with the use of phone or computers, so the team can get together and just go ahead and create those pages through on their phones. Creating social media pages, such as Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat. This will allow the team to publicize events to the community, the university, and elsewhere through the web. So that way people like the community, the students, and even staff members will have easy access to where the events will be and what time. And then the team can go ahead and produce all that. This will probably mean the main strategy for the men's volleyball team. That'll be their main source of getting the people to come out and to publicize their name and their team through social media. So the posters and schedules, this will also be free, thanks to our sports coordinator, Travis Chell. He actually goes ahead and prints those out ahead of time. He's got, some pictures from the team on there, and then he also has the full season schedule for games, times, and where they are at. These schedules are placed all over the university, where students and staff and even bystanders will easily be able to recognize them and see them. This is a great opportunity to spread the team's game schedule to the public, and it allows the public easy access to the schedules for the men's volleyball team. The volleyball matches themselves, for the students and staff of King University, they are all free of charge. So that's convenient for students, because obviously college, not every student has got a lot of money in their pocket. And being a student, you get priorities, and you get the pros of going to sports events for free at King. But anyone who's not a staff member or a student, I'm more than positive the game is only $5. So that's not too bad either. I know that the students or the players' families, they get in for free. As long as they're on the list, and I'm sure if you have friends, you can also have up to 5 people per player. So basically, more than likely, everyone will be able to get in free. With the game's free of cost, staff and students, it provides a better chance for people to come out and support the volleyball team, pack up the stands. Allows the university to participate in showing support to the men's volleyball team. So with it being free, for the students and staff, it's more of an opportunity for them to come on out and show support. So to conclude, the ultimate goal is to fill in the stands and have more people show out to the volleyball matches. Like I said, men's volleyball is still in an uprise for its fame. Therefore, getting the attention the team needs will be essential. Home court advantage, I harp on that because teams typically shy with the bigger fan bases, and being a player on the men's volleyball team, I know that the bigger the crowd is, the nerves start to kick in and everything, but you want to play better because you want to play for your supporters out there in the stands, and you want to have a big impact, because when you have a bigger fan base, it's more enthusiastic for the team, and the team gets really hyped up, and it makes you want to play harder, it makes you want to win. So it's nice to have a big fan base, and it's nice to have some support. I know typically with sports teams at King, each team will try and go to at least 3 or 4, or even just about every home game, just to show support of each other. That's what I like about King. It's kind of a small university, but and it's majority all sports, or athletes rather. But it's a good community, because everyone kind of is close knitted. And so everyone just knows that, going to support and take care of each other, it's a nice thing here at King. And then there is the picture of the team. And that is the end.